Sanju Verma, I want to begin by asking you, what's wrong with Rahul Gandhi meeting Jeremy Corbyn? Congress asks that Prime Minister Narendra Modi endorsed Corbyn's views when the two met in 2015.
You know, Gaurav, forget Jeremy Corbyn for a bit. You rightly said in your introduction, Jeremy Corbyn is a India baiter, is a Modi hater. His views on territorial integrity of India, on the fact that Kashmir is an integral part of India, these are completely circumspect and out of sync with what, any sane-minded individual would have one believe. The more important point is you forget Jeremy Corbyn, look at Rahul Gandhi's track record. In March 2021, Rahul Gandhi gave an interview, to a professor at Brown University where he said that Modi's victory of 2014 is not something that should be celebrated. It is as bad as the fascist governments that were run by Gaddafi in Libya and by Saddam Hussein in Iraq. Again, in April 2021, he gave an interview to Nicholas Burns of the Harvard Kennedy School, where he again said that, India's democracy is under threat, it is in dire straits, and America should intervene on Indian soil and in the internal matters of India.
Okay.
We all know Rahul Gandhi is a sociopath because he lies without reason, he lies repeatedly, and he lies without regret or remorse.
But you still haven't answered a very specific question that I asked you, ma'am. I asked you a very specific question. But let me take this to Pawan Khera so that we keep it conversational. Pawan Khera, BJP says 2015 Corbyn had not brought a resolution against India on Kashmir. That happened in 2019. In 2015, it was not known that Corbyn had been under investigation by British intelligence agencies, deemed a subversive. That became public knowledge in 2017. And yet Rahul Gandhi chose to meet him, a known India baiter, in 2022, sir.
Gaurav Sawant-ji, here is a picture of Mr. Narendra Modi with a Hawala operator called Afroz Fatta. Now tell me, was Mr. Narendra Modi as Chief Minister not aware that he is a Hawala operator? Tell me Mr. Narendra Modi was not aware of Mehul Choksi's antecedents? Tell me Mr. Narendra Modi was not aware of Mr. Amit Bhatnagar's antecedents. Here is another picture with Amit Bhatnagar. Tell me Mr. Narendra Modi was absolutely unaware of Asaram Bapu's antecedents. But we will not accuse Mr. Narendra Modi of being a partner in crime with Mr. Asaram Bapu or with Mr. Afroz Fatta, because that's
one
not
by
the...
one. Ma'am, when you spoke, he didn't interrupt. Let him speak. I will come back to you to respond, ma'am.
What kind of pathetic language?
Ma'am, let him complete his point.
What is so wrong in my language?
Ma'am, okay. On the issue,
Mr. Gaurav,
okay. Only Mr. Khera.
Mr. Gaurav Sawant,
Only Mr.
on
Khera.
record,
Please respond,
tell
Mr.
me
Khera.
one wrong word that I used.
Mr. Khera,
What
please
is so
respond
wrong
on
in my
merit.
language?
Sir, please.
What is so wrong in my language? No,
Sir,
how can you allow that lady to get away with accusing someone of using language which
is... It's only you. Time is brief. Please respond, sir.
No, I know, but no. Time is brief doesn't mean that she gets away with saying that
sir, nobody is getting away with anything. Sir, please respond on the point because I want to quickly bring in ambassador.
So tell me, can I accuse Mr. Narendra Modi of being a partner in crime with Asaram Bapu just because he has a picture? Now, if I have a picture with you, Gaurav Sawant, you attended several social functions at my house, we have pictures with each other. It doesn't mean that I agree with every opinion of yours or you agree with every opinion of mine. Mr. Narendra Modi meets Nawaz Sharif uninvited. Does it mean he agrees with Nawaz Sharif's position on Kashmir? What nonsense are we even discussing?